Today we're gonna turn this into this. What's up, Scums? Popcorn here. Today we're gonna build a base cave layout, and I hope that you're gonna get something useful and some ideas for your new base location or your base layout. I have chosen the C1 cave, which is the biggest cave on the map. You can see the location over here. And I would kindly ask you to add or remove whatever you want from what I am building today and bring in your ideas and maybe comment in the comment section below whatever you think is needed to be added or whatever you think is improving the cave base layout. We're gonna build a cabin, we are gonna build a tower, we are gonna build a garage for the truck. There are plenty of cave-based layouts for this cave. You can even build 2 cabins in here. But today we're gonna do 1 cabin because I feel like you can reinforce it more with 1 cabin. You have more room. I would suggest to play a little bit in single player with this base layout because it is kind of tricky to get it right. I have already prepared here some blueprints, but I'm gonna explain you how to start building and why we are doing the cave base layout as we are gonna do it right here. Don't forget that if you find anything helpful, subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video. It is very much appreciated. Alright, so let's get started. First, before you're gonna start building, what you wanna do, I'm gonna explain you why we are doing what we are doing. So I'm gonna take a small cabin, and you're gonna have to bear in mind that your cabin has to fit in between these 2 rocks over here, and with the ladder facing towards you, right? So the cabin will be something like so. And why we are gonna do it like so, I'm gonna show you now. We're gonna take a door frame over here and we are gonna place it around here somewhere, like so. It's gonna be right on the edge of the foundation. Okay, so you wanna make sure that no one can get passed through over here, right? We are gonna nail this after we build the foundations. And if we take the cabin back again right now and we are gonna fit it in between these 2 rocks, this is gonna be blocking the access towards this place over here. So you're gonna have the door, you're gonna have the cabin over here, right? And this area will be kind of your vault. You can place the flag over here, you can stash stuff, like important stuff. Also, you can add multiple doors and walls, which we are gonna do also. And this is gonna be like a restricted area, the most protected area in your cave. All right, let's destroy this one over here. Now you're gonna see we have these foundations over here, right? Let's destroy this one, cancel this one, and take 1 foundation. When you wanna start with building, you're gonna have your door placed down, right? So you're gonna have your bearings, and then make sure that this foundation is going underneath that rock over there, right? So it's gonna go under this rock and make sure that you're gonna have space to place another foundation over there. See? So this is the position where how you wanna build it. Let me do like so. Activate God mode. Forgot that, so we can build faster and earn some time. All right, we have that, and take your time, pause the video so you can see the exact location of the foundation. It's kind of tricky to do it like so, but you're gonna nail it. After you play a little bit, as I said, in single player, you're gonna see exactly where to place this foundation. This is crucial because if you're not gonna place it in the correct way, you're not gonna be able to build the next foundations, and over here will turn red or over here will turn red, right? So let's build these ones. right? You can skip this one. I'm gonna tell you in a moment why. You can either have this one or skip this one. This is nice to have, it's gonna help, but even if you cannot climb this rock over here, okay, maybe they will jump one on each other and for sure someone will get up there, and if it will get up there, they can jump into in your restricted area, and that's not good. You want to avoid that, but I'm gonna leave it like so for now. All right, now we have our foundations placed down. We want to place our cabin. So this is crucial as well. You want to make sure that when you're gonna place your cabin, you're gonna place it in the correct position, and this is gonna take you a little bit to nail it, right? Because it has to be with the ladder outside and close as possible towards the rock on your left, right? So it's gonna be something like so. But in the same time, you wanna make sure that on this side you cannot pass, right? Over here. But as you can see, it's turning red when I'm walking around here, so that means that no one can pass. But for safety reasons, you can build it evenly. So as you can see, no one can pass here. Okay, after we have built the cabin, it's gonna be pretty tight in here, but it's gonna be good. You're gonna manage it. Then we are gonna take the door frame and we are gonna place it over here, as I said before. But you wanna make sure that when you place this door frame, no one can pass through. So you have to make sure that it's touching the cabin, like not touching the cabin, but pretty close to the cabin. And in the same time, you wanna have it like really close to the rock so they cannot pass through. All right, let's see how we can nail this one. I think this is pretty good so far. Of course that it takes time. No one can pass through there. And if we go down here, no one can pass through here. All right, so we are safe. Don't bother too much because you're gonna have walls over here. So you can reinforce it with walls and stuff, but no one can pass through that gate. And also you're gonna place multiple doors, so that's not gonna be a problem. All right, so now we have our door. You can close it and everything is sealed off this side. All right, now that we made sure that no one can pass through over here and at the door as well, we're gonna build up the big things and then we're gonna start patching up everything so we can be protected against lockpickers and explosive raiding. But of course, I'm aware of the fact that no base is unraidable, and maybe some of you are gonna tell me in the comments, hey, I'm gonna raid this base in 10 minutes with crossbow bolts or with M82, of course. But you wanna make sure that you're gonna give hard times to the raiders if they are gonna raid you offline. But if they are gonna raid you online, that's gonna be more interesting because it's gonna be a pretty nice fight, and I'm gonna show you in a second why. Alright, now next step, you wanna make sure that you have space for the truck. So to have space for the truck, you wanna bear in mind that you have to have space to do a turn over here. So we are gonna place the door frame for the truck now. And the only place that can be put, which is gonna be best for you, is to make it closest to the left side, to our left side, something like so. So no one can sneak around this rock over here. For me, it is harder to do this alone because I cannot tell exactly if there is space for someone to pass through there or not. So if you're having a teammate with you, it's gonna be easier to place the door frame because the teammate will tell you if there is space or not for someone to pass through the door. All right, I think this is better now. Yeah, no one can pass through there. We're gonna block off everything around here as well. We're gonna place down walls, so don't worry too much about that. Also, we are gonna place multiple door frames here in front, at least 3 of them. We're gonna do this base layout with 3 layers of walls, but you can add multiple, of course. Also, we have to protect this side over here so no one can pass through, but as I said, we are gonna protect it with walls as well. So we have our door frame, and here we have a little bit of space to turn the truck. All right, now for the platform for the truck, we have this blueprint over here. Let me build this one. Take another platform and place it here. Now I'm gonna destroy this one so I can show you exactly where you can, how to place this blueprint. Basically, it's gonna snap itself. When it's gonna snap itself, right, you come over here and you place it, you try to rotate it, and it's gonna snap itself like in this position, right? When you have it like so, you adjust the height and bring it down. And I'm telling you this because if you can see, the platform should go under this rock over here. So when you do the angle, you make sure that this platform, the first one that you put, is gonna go under this rock and is gonna allow this other platform to go through. Another trick that I can tell you over here when you place this platform so you can nail it from the first time. When you place the platform, let's see if I can, you know what, let's do like so. Let's delete this one and do it from the beginning. All right. So when you place this platform over here, right, see it snapped over there. Something like that, right? And you want to bring it down a little bit. And then you can place this other one over here. So you have 2 platforms, which is pretty good. Is at the level with the rocks, and you're not gonna stumble upon anything when you come with the truck. There's another thing. You can place another platform over here, but I wouldn't suggest it because if someone comes on this platform, can jump on that rock and is gonna avoid everything that we are gonna build now and today. All right. Over here, in between the platform and the cabin will be walls. This space over here is designed to be for the walls, to fill it with walls. I'm gonna fill them with walls as well. But the next step we are gonna do, we are gonna place a door, a small door. We're gonna start placing doors over here. You're gonna want to place them as close as possible to the platform, like so. And you're gonna start building them. Let's see, is this allowing me to place a door in here? Sometimes it might be too close. Okay, we are good. All right, so you have this door, your first door. Everything over here will be walls, of course. When I'm gonna start building the walls, I'm gonna fast forward it because it is a kind of a tedious process to watch. So you're gonna have walls over here. I'm just gonna show you now. And if there is something to be mentioned, I'm gonna be mentioning it while I'm building. Okay, so this is the rough idea of how to build a base. I'm gonna build the walls and everything, and then we are gonna move towards the next thing. But first, I was telling you about this platform. I left this platform over here just because it is easier to, when you build a base, it is easier to climb up here, right, and have access to the cabin. But in the end, this platform will not be here, and over here will be walls, and we are gonna wall up everything around. But the next thing that you want to do is to make sure when you build the base to have space for a tower. And now here comes the most interesting part of this base layout. Everything you do is gonna be, everything you have is gonna be accessible through this tower. All right, so you cannot come into the cabin unless you climb the tower. This is the trick of this base layout. So you have the tower in here, and you will force anyone that will come to raid you, because it's gonna be filled. It's gonna be filled with walls over here, filled with walls. So they have to go pass through this door and the other doors that I'm gonna place down, and eventually they will have to come over here, right, to this tower, and they have to climb the tower and then to access the cabin. There's also another trick which I'm gonna show you in a second. But yeah, I'm gonna start walling off everything. I'm gonna fast forward what I do and how I do it. I also wanna tell you this. When you're gonna place the walls in here, right, you can see that you cannot build next to the cliff, right? So you're gonna be having a gap in there. I'm gonna show you now. You're gonna be having a gap in there, but this gap will be filled with walls as well. So you wanna make sure that no one passed through this. And also, if they decide to go on this wall to come in here, right, and come towards the cabin, you wanna make sure that they will destroy, they will have to destroy at least 3 layers of walls. That's why we are gonna block it off over here with 3 layers of walls and some other stuff that we are gonna do. All right, I'm gonna start building the walls. I said 100 times now, and fast forward it and see you after that. Alright guys, so now we have the truck inside and you saw how I did it. The only thing worth mentioning in here is the fact that you have to have at least medium driving to be able to climb these rocks. Because if you have no skill or basic, you're not gonna be able to drive the car inside. Also, bear in mind that you have to do it with a pickup, motorcycles and quads. Because the SUV cannot climb these rocks. At least I couldn't do it with an SUV. So the SUV is out of this question. Also, another thing that I want to mention in here is the fact that if you park this car in here, you have to bear in mind that keep the truck right next to the doors, but at the edge, right? Not hitting the car with the doors and not going furthermore, because anyone can climb on the car and they will try to climb this rock over here. See, and they can climb this rock and they can go over everything you have built. So you want to keep it as far as possible from that rock over there. All right, now we are gonna have to block off this entrance over here, but we're gonna do it differently. We are gonna build over here a tower. So when you build this tower over here, you want to make sure it is in between the rocks, but also you want to avoid that cliff over there, that rock over there, because if you have that cliff above that the tower, you cannot climb the ladder up. So you have to have it in between these two rocks over here, right here at the entrance, right? So no one can sneak around it. And I'm gonna tell you just how it's done. I think this is gonna be pretty good. All right, so you're gonna build this one. This is not the only thing that you're gonna build in here. All right, let's go underneath, see if we can climb the tower. All right, I think we can climb the tower. Oh yes. All right, so what you wanna do in here, after you build this tower, you wanna upgrade it, but you wanna upgrade it only once. What's interesting is the fact that we need this barbed wire around, so no one can sneak around. So if anyone wants to sneak around this tower, even if they destroy the walls that we are gonna put in here, they will have to destroy the tower as well. And the towers and base blocks also have quite a bit of hit points, and this is good. Right, after we build the tower, we will do the walls, and of course that you have to nail the walls as well from one side to another. And we are gonna place like 3 layers of walls over here. I think on the video I haven't flipped all the walls, but that's something that I would kindly ask you to have in mind, because I was focusing on other stuff, right? And you're gonna do it from one side to another. This is easy, this is simple. Like so. And also you can place in here like a lot of walls. If you wanna be sure, you can block it off like from this side. You can place multiple in between these two, and you can have it like so. So no one can drop from above, and also you're gonna be protected, and no one can enter the base. Even if they climb on this rock over here, they cannot drop inside. Now the tower plays a really good role, right? And it's gonna be an advantage for you, but also it's gonna be an advantage for the enemy. So the advantage of the tower for you is that you can climb the tower and you can kill anyone that tries to get into the base, or maybe you can see someone throw grenade, I don't know, flashbangs, etc. But also if an enemy takes over this tower, it's gonna be like pretty bad for you, because they can hide in there and maybe they can kill you or camp you. But yeah, that's a good place. Also in here you will have a lot of space for, I don't know, something that it is not so important, maybe some wardrobes you can build in here, like usual stuff that you don't care so much on losing them. Moving forward, we have this problem over here, which I prepared. So in here, I have built these base blocks. And I'm gonna show you why. I was telling you that when you build these walls, there's a gap in between the cliff and the walls, and anyone can sneak around. But here is the solution. You build these base blocks, and no one can pass through. Even if they try, they cannot pass through. All right. Also, we are gonna go on the other side, right? You build these ones, and then as an addition to this, you can place a wall over here. Everything is fine tuning from this point on, because you have to nail them really, really good. All right. So you're gonna build another wall in here, right? This is not gonna interfere with you driving the car inside. You can still drive the car inside. So you build this wall, and this is gonna be an addition for that. Of course, they can climb this rock. They can try do all sort of stuff, but it's not gonna work. Anyways, as I said, you have to give them a hard time and lose interest of raiding you. I will not mention the fact that we will put some traps as well around, so that's gonna be even harder for those who wants to raid you. Going further, let's go inside, right? You have these doors, and the trick is that when you open these doors, you kind of cannot go that way. So you have to close the doors, and over here you can place a mine or something, or traps. You have this other door over here, right? You have another door over here. You open it. In here you can make, I was thinking, but I don't know, maybe it's kind of obvious to have it blocked like so, and in here to hide some stuff as well, or I think you can bury chests because the soil will allow you to bury stuff. Now going, even myself is lost at this point with this base. All right, now going over here, I'm gonna show you a trick that I have prepared. So first thing, we have blocked off everything that way, right? And I have placed these walls and stuff. They have to jump over. And when they want to jump over, they will take damage immediately, right? If you are in the base and you don't want to take damage, I have placed this one, this door frame, which can be destroyed and replaced anytime. Also, you can upgrade this wall, you can make it taller if you want to, but I'm not gonna do that. That's on your own choice. Now going back to our problem over here, as I was mentioning, they can sneak behind this one, see? They can go all the way through. Now this is the weak point of the base, but if you place the base blocks, bear in mind that they will have to destroy those base blocks, these walls, which are 3 walls over here on this side. There are 3 door frames. And also we have over here 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 base blocks, plus the ones in front, another set of 3, plus the walls, and they will come over here. Once they reach this point, the only thing that they can do is to destroy the platform and destroy everything in order to get the loot. But if you go up here, they cannot climb on this. That's why we're gonna build these base blocks in here so they cannot climb on them, right? And we're gonna fill them up like so. And there's no way for them to come in. You're gonna still be able to walk through here. It's gonna be claustrophobic, but yeah, you wanna be protected. And then we are gonna move towards our final destination, which is the vault, the most secure place in the whole base. Over here, you're gonna want to build the walls like that. If you have that gap, right, you have that gap over there. When you build this wall, don't do it like so. Don't go towards that place. Come just a little bit, so make sure you create this corner over here. Just no one can drive through. right? And then to build this other one, let's build this one. And then you build this other one over here until the ladder. You want to be able to access the ladder, right? Don't block the ladder off. The reason we are doing this is because of the walls. If the walls are touching the cabin and you destroy these walls, the cabin will go down. Everything will go down. So if I'm gonna build this one, and if this wall is gonna touch the cabin up there, and if I'm gonna destroy this wall over here, the cabin will go down together with everything. Only the foundation will remain. So that's not a good thing. All right, so we're gonna block off all the stuff over here. If you want, for extra security, right? For extra security, you can block off the ladder as well. So if you want that no one to have access to this ladder, which can be, it's a double edge. Can be beneficial for you, can be an advantage because you have eyes everywhere and you can drop grenades and stuff if you are online when you are gonna be raided. If not, this is not gonna be pretty good for you because they can jump over this wall and they can reach the vault, the secure. They can jump over here, they can go around. It can be avoided by building multiple walls over here, right? Because this is what we are gonna do, to build multiple walls. I am bleeding. We're gonna build multiple walls. And if you can see, the point that where they can jump inside is gonna be narrower. So you won't give them the chance to come inside, right? Because if you're gonna place, like, let's say over here, another wall, and if we want to climb the ladder right now, if I find the ladder, all right. If they want to jump inside, there will be too many walls. There will be too many walls and they cannot jump inside, even if they try. So this is a good thing. And of course that over here, we are gonna place more of the doors, right? Which will go alongside with the walls as well. I hope that I have enough blueprints. Say you can place multiple doors. Let's see if we can place another one so we can enclose everything in here. All right, good, great. So you're gonna be enclosed over here. No one can jump inside here anymore. No one can jump inside here anymore. Let me just check another thing that might be an issue. Damn, I'm lost in here. All right, where is the ladder? There's the ladder. Let's climb up because there's another trick in here in this cave. Most of you probably know every trick around here. So if we try to jump over here, yeah, they can try, but they will not succeed. They will land on the spikes. Yeah. So if you place like at least one more door in here, so there will be the first one, default one, 3 others, 4 other walls, 4 more walls, not walls, doors, and you're gonna be secure in here. You can have the flag in here, you can have the chests, wardrobe, and also for an extra protection, you can go, I don't have any more. You can go with another wall over here, like block off everything. This is gonna be like really secure. So they will have to knock off a lot of walls. They will have to lockpick a lot of gold locks. That's a lot of resources, to be honest, for someone to come in here. Even if they are like good lock pickers, they will have at least, I don't know, 30 locks to go through. 20, 30 locks, something like that. Also, this is another trick. Say if you want to get out of here, you have to close the door first. Then you have to close the door first and then to close it. Yeah. and then you can exit. A lot of things, a lot of good things. You just have to be creative with anything that goes beyond what I have shown you over here. You can continue with the base blocks on this platform if this is suitable for you and if this provide you an advantage, right? You can come with them around here. And of course that you have to build another set of these ones. And for sure no one will be able to come through this point, right? Yeah, if we move these ones just a little bit more to the left, you can make some base blocks around here as well. And I think you can... No, you cannot pass. Right, that's too narrow. That's too narrow. All right, now comes the question, what we do with this platform. You can leave it, but as I said, the major issue is this one over here, right? Because they can climb the rock and then they can go on top of the cabin. But they already have access to the cabin if they come towards that place. So regardless if you leave this one or destroy it, you're not gonna make it better, like much better. But you can destroy this platform and you can build walls just to be sure. Right, you destroy that one, and over here you can build walls, or I don't know, maybe have, if you want, you can have another room, like have some stairs or some sort. But if you build stairs, then you're gonna destroy the point of having a tower over there, because the whole idea is that no one can reach the cabin unless they climb the tower over here. So I think this was it. I don't know. In terms of traps, yes, I forgot about traps. So on the tower that we have here in front, this is gonna be tricky for you. But as I said, if you are in the base, a door frame is not hard to build. Only a few planks and a few nails. Right, if you're in the base, you can keep this one off, and then you can jump in and out without a problem. In terms of traps, right, you will have here spike mats. Let's find the spike mats. Right, so you will have these spike mats, and I will suggest to put a bunch of spike mats all over the place over here. Let me just destroy these ones. All right, so you're gonna have a bunch of spike mats right in front of the tower where they will jump off from the tower, right? You're gonna have a lot of spike mats around here. So if they wanna jump inside, they will land into the spike mats, and it is only gonna take not much, and they will die. I mean, 2 or 3 steps in the spike mats and they will die. And I will die in a second if I'm not gonna build a bed in here. I'm gonna respawn at shelter and continue the discussion because my character is about to die. Alright, there we go. We are better now. So we are gonna have these spike mats over here, and also I would suggest for you either placing a bomb, like to place bombs on this ledge, because if you're on the ladder you cannot access and defuse the bomb. I don't think it's possible to defuse a bomb when you're on the ladder, so you have to climb up. So this is a certain death at least once for at least one member that is gonna be raiding you. Also over here a bunch of spike mats as well, a lot of spike mats, so they will have to take their time to destroy each and every single one. And as I said, when they will want to jump, they will have to destroy them or jump into them if they are a lot. Also, when you are gonna have this door frame in here, it's gonna make it harder for them to access to access the spike mats. Yeah, it's pretty hard for me to, because I have a lot of blueprints around here. But you got the idea. When you have that door frame over here, it's gonna be harder for them to access it. And also spike mats everywhere, explosives behind the doors, in between the doors, everywhere, under the door, everywhere. Also, I would suggest you to put spike mats on the rocks, on top of the rocks as well. You can hide pipe bombs or whatever in these corners over here. So if you put one over here, they will want to keep watch on whatever is there. But you see, once you're in here, it's already too late for you, because if you place the pipe bomb over here and facing towards that way with the laser, by the time that he's gonna pick in here, he's gonna be trapped on the laser already. So it's gonna be pretty hard. Also, spike mats on the other side, you got the idea. And there we go. A little bit of touch to the base, and it's already welcoming, isn't it? Looks like a proper cave base. I hope that you found something helpful, guys, and got new ideas. And this was the cave base. Don't forget to stay safe, stay great, and as always, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.